All right, Jacob. Obviously, Ezekiel Kipchirchir won the individual title, but the men finished fourth as well. I mean, Justin Vigil was kind of the big piece of that.
Yes. So we went out there, and I'm very, very proud of the way the guys ran this weekend. That since I've been coaching, I've never seen a team run as composed and confident and work their way up throughout the entire race. If you look at our 1 through 5, everyone moved up pretty much 10, 15, 30 spots. If some of the cases that was just a sign of some real maturity within our group, a group that's kind of been there before and knows how to race in a championship race. So we kind of knew that we had to go out and beat Colorado Christian. So I had a couple points on the board that said the last one was really beat Colorado Christian, but it was run your own race, be patient, it's a long race, and have a predator mindset and keep working forward the whole time. And everyone executed that perfectly, and it was very cool to see that play out. And as you mentioned, Justin Vigil, he was a big piece. Him and Ahmed Omer, little AO, the two of them just worked together really well, and they ran stride for stride from start to finish together, and that gave them, I think, some confidence to move up on those Colorado Christian guys. And then we kind of knew we had in the bag. We were going to advance from that point. But really, I mean, probably the biggest highlight that everyone's talking about is Ezekiel Kipchirchir, him going out there and winning the individual title, our first ever regional champion, which that says a lot when you got teams like Adams, Western, Mines, teams that are typically in the top 5 in the country. So he went out, and those teams usually have someone competing for an individual title in the first place. So that tells us Zeke has a chance to go out and win the whole thing here in 2 weeks when we go to. Hopefully when we go to California, we won't find out for another 3-4 hours today, but we are pretty confident that we will be going to Sacramento here in 2 weeks.
Was the game plan for Zeke to kind of break away with like 2K left? Because I mean, that's really what happened. Is he was in that top 3-4, and then he kind of just dropped the hammer a little bit.
You know, we never had a heart-to-heart conversation and said, hey, this is what we need to do and go out and win it. It was kind of just an unspoken thing that, you know what, I think we have a shot to. Just hang in there and try to be the last one left in the pack. And he came around with about 1K to go, and next thing I knew, he had a 3-4 second lead on the group. So he's just a very, very smart racer. He loves cross country. He didn't make the national track meet last year, but that boy, he loves running cross country. So we love that fact. So he did a great job out there. It was awesome to do it at home. I know Michael was on the cart watching the whole thing happen, so I know he was really excited about it. So we're really proud of Zeke, really proud of our boys, and hope to be able to take that group out there and do some special things in California here in 2 weeks.
So women, they finished 12th. I mean, not disappointing. It's one of the better finishes in the past few years. Just recap their season in a whole for us.
Yeah, so we went out there, and those girls, we were hoping to be top 6 or 7 if we had an awesome day. But you know, kind of that 12 to 13 range was kind of like, you know what, I can be content with that as well. So we went out there, we ran an average race, but I'd say, you know what, for having 5 freshmen in the top 7, we gotta be happy with that. That if you look at our boys roster, on the other hand, all those guys are in their 3rd year or later in eligibility. So to have 5 out of the top 7 being there, be freshmen. The future's really bright for them. They got an awesome experience out there. Daphne Pate saw what it was like up front. She was up there for a little while, but knows that it takes a different kind of runner to be up there. So I think she's going to be up there in the next couple of years. She needs a little bit more time with us. But really proud of Mallory and Kelly. I know they had their highest ever regional finish out of their 4 years, so I think that was a great way to wrap things up for those 2 girls. And you know, just some of those other freshman ladies just getting that quality experience, being in the big championship race, that'll really bode well for them. That kind of experience, really the whole experience of this first year, going to meets like Louisville, going to meets like A&M, having some struggles and then finding success later in the season, showing them that just because you have one bad race doesn't mean the season's over. They did a great job for being such a young group, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. So they're going to enjoy a little bit of time off now and hopefully feel like completely different people here in 2-3 weeks when we get going again, and just keep the process going like the boys have been doing. It's just I was asking a little bit more out of those girls than I would my freshman boys, so they're going to be in a good spot come 2020.